Speed, it is the distance covered in a unit time. Unit for measuring speed, meter per second. Speed is scalar physical quantity while corresponded by velocity when the has direction. Types of speed, regular or called uniform, irregular is called non-uniform, and relative speed when we have observer or fixed point. Speed, distance moved by an object in a unit time. Distance and time are two factors affecting the speed. V equal delta V or delta T. Delta meaning difference or minus. Where V velocity, D distance covered by unit time, short period of time, it is a delta T. Units for measuring speed, we can determine the unit by using the rule. V equal D over T, D measured by meter and time measured by seconds, so meter per second or kilometer per hour. To change or convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, kilometer equal 1000 meter and the hour equal 60 times 60. Divided 1000 over 6 times 60 equal 5 over 80. Take care in problem, he sometimes give one value by kilometer per hour and the other meter per second. Uniform speed, regular speed, and the graph is begin from starting point 0, 0, end at upper by straight line. The speed can be determined by speedometer. Speedometer in the car, which gives the value of speed directly without calculation. If the speed of point 270, this means that the speed of the car equals 70 km per hour. Problem. The car speed is 70 km per hour. So what speed will be in meter per second? 70 times 5 over 18 equal 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. If the value is 90 km per hour, 90 times 5 over 18, the value 25 meter per second. In this problem, he usually compare between two motion or motion of car and bike, motion of ant and another organism. Okay? Another 70 equal 20. Uniform speed. The reading of speedometer remain constant. This means that the car moving with uniform speed. Okay? The object cover equal distance in equal period of time. We observe two words equal. If one of them is unequal, it is irregular or non-uniform. Rule V equal delta T over T, and D here, it is a displacement, not speed. Average speed equal total distance over total time. When we find line, not a straight line, it is irregular or non-uniform. And observe the definition contain one word which is unequal and the other equal. We can reverse between them. It is equal or other is unequal. Example, runner cover distance of 100 meters of straight track in 10 seconds. Then he returned back walking. It took him 80 seconds to return back to the point of the starting. Find, number one, average speed while running, his average speed while returning back, average speed for whole trip. Answer. During the running, divided 100 over 10 equal 10 meter per second. Average speed during the walking when he returned back, so 100 over 80 equal 1.25. Average speed during the whole trip, movement forward and backwards, equal 200. 100 minus 100 equal 200. 10 plus 80 equal 90 equal 2.22 meter per second. Another example. Relative speed. Determine the speed depend on the position of the observer or the fixed point or the officer who determines the magnitude meaning number. This meaning that relative speed is the speed of the moving object relative to the observer. Okay? Value of the car speed relative to the observer standing on the ground differ from the value of the car speed relative to the observer in another moving body. This meaning that if the car moving by 80 km per second and the observer standing on the road, so the relative speed equal 80. But we find two cars, one of them 80 and the other 120, move in the same direction. So we carry out subtraction between them to be 40 for the 120. 40, it is the relative speed. If these two cars move opposite each other, 180 and the other 120, so the relative speed equals summation of them. Relative speed this is explained before. Thank you. Good luck.